Heyo everybody, Haku here with my review of Demi-chan with Kataritai, episode 9 this week, or Interviews with Monster Girls. I forgot, I always do the English version of the title as well. But damn, I'm not happy for this season to be ending, because we're covering a lot of really good shows, and we've only got, what, like 3 weeks left this season? Man, that's bumming me out just thinking about it. But let's go through and talk about this part by part. It was a really good episode with a really different pacing. Like, the ending felt like it just hit us out of nowhere. It felt like this was just a collection of funny and good character scenes, but the episode structure wasn't your common episode structure, which I'm not saying is a bad thing, because it definitely was still a great episode. It's even one of my more favorite ones, I think, for this show. But either way, like I said, let's talk about it part by part. At the beginning, we see Sakie drunk, and of course Sakie is a quite fine anime girl, but she's fantasizing about Takahashi and doing some things with some rather pointy math objects. A little bit too pointy for the Lewds, in my opinion, but Sakie can do Sakie. When she gets a call from Ugaki, and right now I'm already expecting some comments like, "Haku, what are you talking about? There's nothing too pointy for the Lewds." But Ugaki calls and tells her, you know, "I know that you like Takahashi, you need to make a move already." And I really love the relationship between the two of them. That is just such an interesting thing for me. Like, the relationship, the father-daughter kind of thing between Ugaki and Sakie is just one of my favorite things in the show right now. I don't know why, but I completely love it. So Sakie goes the next day to talk to Takahashi about being a succubus and stuff like all the other girls have done. And when she tries to seduce him, and she has the part where she thinks to herself, "Kill me now." That was the first time this episode where I absolutely died laughing. Just her "kill me now" was just, it was very funny. So he analyzes a bunch of stuff, and how she's much sexier like this, and how he normally doesn't really notice. But I don't get it all, their little chart they made on the board. I was trying to keep along with it, but I was like, I don't know what any of this means. So it did lose me, I will be honest, but it was still a cool scene. I'm like, I don't understand this, but cool. Then of course Sakie trying to zip up the shirt thing. Mega sexy. Sorega sexy. Then she calls Ugaki to tell him about it, and that scene, I really love it. As a character scene, I love that so much. How she calls him, and he thinks to himself, you know, is this what it's like to see a daughter growing up? Their relationship is such a great thing. Something I really love about this show. So then Yuki hearing her talk about him was also funny. Just Yuki's reactions to everything, how she plays a really funny, not your typical straight man in a comedy situation. She's like a straight man that's also like pointing out how ridiculous some of the situations are, and kind of making it more ridiculous in that way. I don't know, just Yuki's reactions to things are something else I've come to like ever since she's had that character shift into being this more open and very funny character. Honestly, right now, she's one of the funniest Actually, she might be the funniest character in my opinion. Hikari, still my favorite character, but I think Yuki's even funnier. Hell, Yuki is up there for best girl with Hikari and Himari right now for me. Then the way she was like sketchy, like manga dealing with she was like manga dealing with Sakie. That was funny as well. So Yuki also goes to Takahashi because she wants to find a way to control her powers to keep herself cool during the summer. So then she has to act like she's sad, which was very funny. Very cute, embarrassed Yuki. And then Besto arrives on the scene. Going on from that scene, we have the hot summer gym class. And Machi running. The whole time I was thinking kind of like, how does she really run? I'm like, I get that her head is at a distance watching her body, but it seems like without being there in the moment and seeing what's going on, it seems like you would be very clumsy and like trip and fall and stuff a lot. Like, I don't know if you could get used to that sort of thing. Like, I'm like, how in the world does she run like this? And of course, Yuki and Hikari, not very good because they cannot take the heat. They all go to hang out in Takahashi's office. And it's a very, very funny scene, or series of scenes with them in there. Yuki's, just the self-awareness of the character once again, I think that's a good way to put it, very funny in the situation. Machi's scary story was very funny, especially the end where she's shaking the head up and down. And then, of course, the weird place to end was with the Machi's Melons joking. Machi's Melons, click click. So yeah, episode as a whole, busted through that pretty quickly. Super, super funny. Really enjoyed it. I love the characters in the show so very much. Machi is super cute and always a really interesting type of funny, like a serious type of funny. A realistic, not over-the-top screaming Hikari style of funny. Ugaki, not Usagi, that would be rabbit? Does that mean rabbit? Ugaki and Sakie, I feel for their relationship so hard. They are just, the scenes with them are really strong character scenes for me. Takahashi is a great male lead for the show. I've really come to like him a lot as a male lead. And Hikari, Himari, and Yuki, all bestos. Even though Himari wasn't really in this episode, was she? Either way, bestos. So overall, to give it a score, I would give this almost a perfect score. I thought it was hilarious. I think the unconventional sort of setup for the episode that didn't really have a specific beginning or end goal. It just had these collections of good character scenes and good comedy scenes. I thought it was strong, almost perfect, so 9.5 lewd Demis out of 10. Got a little bit lewd this episode between Sakie and Machi's Melons. Between Machi and Sakie's Melons. That is something I wasn't expecting to say here. But either way, 9.5 out of 10. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and enjoyed the episode. I really did. Like if you did like the video. Comment down there. Tell me what you thought of this episode and what you thought of my thoughts on it. Subscribe for more Demi-chan with Kataritai, Yojo Senki, just a ton of other anime and manga. And next season we'll be covering a bunch of different anime and manga. I feel like right now the four I'm thinking of are going to be continuing Little Witch Academia, of course, and of course we're continuing One Piece. But I think we'll be picking up Attack on Titan Season 2, Boku no Hero Academia Season 2, and let's see, Clockwork Planet. I want to check out Clockwork Planet, so I think I'll cover that one on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I'll try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel. That's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.